Magandang araw po sa inyo. Welcome po sa isa na namang episode ng online series ni Inang Pamantasan, kung saan ang pagkatuto ay walang hangganan. Ito po ang PNU Talks. Ako nga po pala si Xenia B Romero at ako ang inyong Learning from Home buddy sa episode na ito. Ngayong araw ay tatalakayin natin ang tungkol sa naitutulong ng partnership at collaboration sa pagkakaroon ng customer-centric libraries. Ang pamagat ng aking tatalakayin ngayon ay Customer-Centric Partnering, Unified Delivery of Information Services. Bago ang lahat, nais ko muna na muling magpakilala. Ako nga po pala si Xenia B Romero, isang registered librarian na kasalukuyang isa sa mga librarian sa National Library of the Philippines. At ako rin po ay naglilingkod bilang part-time faculty dito sa Philippine Normal University. Ako ay nagtapos ng Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Library Science dito sa Pamantasang Normal ng Pilipinas, batch 1997. Ang objectives po ng ating lecture sa araw na ito, una, to understand the role of the community in designing a customer-centric innovative libraries. Pangalawa, to appreciate partnerships and collaborations in the delivery of customer-centric innovative libraries. At ang pangatlo, to identify important allies and partners and develop a plan to engage with them. Ang outline po ng ating tatalakayan ngayon ay tungkol sa library customers and understanding them, customer-centric innovations in the libraries, partnerships and collaborations, and library success through partnership. To start with, let us discuss first about the library customers. Sino-sino ba itong mga library customers natin? Ito ay ang community. Ang community ay iba't ibang grupo o group of people na merong distinct needs and information services according sa hinahanap nilang information. Paano natin malalaman kung anong klaseng information ang needed ng group of people? Ito ay sa pamamagitan ng pagkandak ng Community Needs Assessment. Ang Community Needs Assessment, ito yung makakatulong sa bawat libraries na makilala o malaman ang characteristics ng kanilang mga customers. Yung kanilang work roles, general interests, education, values, and behavior. Sa library, iba-iba ang tawag natin sa mga clients natin. Sometimes we call them as customers, sometimes patrons. Pero may pagkakaiba nga ba ang patrons at customers? To define, customers ay mga tao na nagpapatronize ng products and services, while patrons naman ay mga tao na preferred to use our libraries to satisfy their information needs. Either customers or patrons, parehas lang ang mga ito na consumers ng products and services ng libraries, kahit ang libraries ay hindi na nag-iisang source of information. Hindi na lang tayo ang information providers. Nandyan ang mga social medias like Facebook, blogs or vlogs, all forms of medias, YouTube, etc. Napakarami na nating competitors. Kaya naman, ang patrons now ay customers. There are different characteristics sa mga customers. Una, customers have expectations. Hindi lang isa, kundi napakaraming expectations. Kagaya lang ng kapag pumasok tayo sa mga supermarkets or even sa malls, we expect na kung ano ang need natin ay meron at sure na makukuha natin. Same as ng ating mga library customers. They are expecting na makakuha sila ng mga information na kailangan nila for their research. Pangalawa, customers expect to be appreciated. They also expect na may warm welcome. There are times na may mga customers na makukulit. Makulit sila because they need our guidance para makuha nila yung information na sakto sa kailangan nila. In that scenario, we need to apply the reference negotiation skills. Nakukulitan man tayo sa kanila, pero we need to make them feel na iintindihan natin sila. They need to feel that they are being valued. Customers have ever-changing wants and needs. Napakaraming gusto at pangangailangan ng customers. Kahit nasagot na natin ang unang tanong, many to mention pa rin ang follow-up questions. Kaya talaga, patience is a virtue. Pang-apat, Customers expect to get what they ordered. Once pumasok ang customer sa library, they expect na kung ano ang ma-reserve nila sa OPAC, yun din ang maide-deliver sa kanila. Although sometimes, na yung naipa-reserve at ay maaaring na-misshelve. Kaya naman for them, not to feel disappointed, ready rin dapat tayo to provide them recommended library resources. At kung kinakailangan, referral system can be applied also. Number 5, customer come from diverse groups. As expected, mula sa iba't ibang grupo ang ating customers. May iba't ibang ugali, may iba't ibang information needs, kaya naman iba't ibang approach din ang kailangan natin malaman to properly address the reasons kung bakit sila pumupunta at gumagamit ng library resources. Thus, we need to understand our customers. The library programs and services, including the collection, must focus on kung saan kung ano ang kailangan at gusto ng customers, as well as their value. There are different methods on how we understand our customers. First, usage data. Sa library, napakaraming statistics na pwede natin i-process para malaman at maintindihan natin ang mga customers natin. Anong grupo of people or anong group of people ang madalas gumamit ng library at anong group of people naman ang nalileft behind. Second, we implement the feedback mechanisms. We collect and we must process para mas makilala natin ang ating mga customers. Third, focus group. If there's a need to gather ang ilan sa mga grupo ng ating community to discuss with them the library programs and services, bakit hindi natin gawin? Importante na malaman natin mula sa kanila kasi the best source ng mga information needs nila ay mismo sila rin. Fourth, ay ang face-to-face encounter. Same as focus group discussion, pero ito ay direct encounter with the customer. If there's a need to sit down and discuss with them, para sure tayo na ma-bullseye natin ang talagang kailangan nila na information. Why not? Ang importante ay we address properly ang mga concern nila at maramdaman nila na we value them. As we understand our customers, kailangan natin malaman ang experience nila sa ating library. Ito ay ang customer's experience. Ano nga ba ang customer experience? Ito ay ang customer engagement in the process. We involve them sa pagbuo ng mga library programs and services, at lalo na sa pagdevelop ng ating collections. Sumunod ay ang customer support, of which responds to the concerns of our customers. Paano ba natin ina-address ang mga concerns nila? Enough na ba na masagot lang ang tanong nila? Kung anong tanong, yun din ang sasagutin? Or we will go beyond that to make them feel that we value them. Paano if virtually sila nag-raise ng concerns nila? Di ba maganda na kahit virtual natin sila na-encounter, they will still feel our presence na parang face-to-face ang encounter. Dito na pumapasok ang customer-centric. Ano nga ba ang customer-centric? Ito yung interaction with our customers na na-appreciate nila ang presence natin before and after ng experience nila sa loob ng library, na kung saan nade-develop at na-establish ng library yung tiwala ng customers sa mga services na binibigay natin sa kanila. In that way, babalik-balikan nila tayo at dahil na-satisfy natin sila, they will not feel na waste of time lang ang pagpunta nila sa library. Ang nararamdaman nila ay yung value nila sa library. There are 8 capabilities of customer centricity. In delivering on customer centricity, services, first thing is kailangan natin ma-define ang target audience. Para kanino talaga ang specific library program na ginawa natin. Next, learn how customers feel about your library. May hesitations ba kasi they feel na walang laman ang library or they are comfortable na every minute of their time na nasa library ay fruitful kasi mayaman sa information ang library? Align technologies and processes to customers' needs. Is there a free Wi-Fi ba? Kasi hindi naman lahat ng students ay meron data. Meron bang available working computers para makagawa na sila ng research activities nila? If wala, meron bang available saksakan if ever meron silang sariling laptop? Next is map and improve customer journeys. Are we aware ba na ang journey ng customer natin sa library ay may impact? Or do we need more improvements? Engage leadership and staff. May direct intervention ba tayo sa ating customers? Kilala ba tayo ng ating customers? Transform your culture and reward system. Nakapag-adapt na ba tayo sa changes? If hindi pa, ready ba ang library to provide services sa loob ng library? Na-transform na ba natin ang services natin virtually? Para kahit limited pa ang pwede gawin ng library, customer can still feel our existence? Measure performance using customer-centric key performance indicators. Na-achieve ba natin ang mga indicators? Have we met 130% of our target library users with 100% customer satisfaction? Have we reached the maximum utilization of our library resources with 100% customer satisfaction? And last is incorporate customers' feedback into experience design. Napaka-importante ng feedback para sa enhancement and improvement ng library programs and services. Positive or negative feedback kapag prinoses ang mga customers' feedback and we incorporate those feedback sa ating programs and services, definitely nararamdaman ng mga customers natin na we value them and their library journey and experiences. In such a way, we will be able to design customer-centric innovations sa library. Customer-centric innovation is not just a strategy. It's a mindset founded on belief that a win for customer and employees is a win for libraries, meaning nag-iiwan tayo sa isipan ng ating customers ng positive impact. A customer-centric innovation in a library is more than a library that can offer good service. We're able to deliver the library programs and services beyond the customer's expectations. There are different point of view sa customer-centric libraries. Una, libraries and information professionals have in the past been guilty of designing library services on what they think customers need rather than on what customers actually say they want. Ang basis natin ay yung kung ano yung mga tingin lang natin na kailangan ng customers kahit walang customers intervention. Next is, libraries must be able to adjust and develop to reflect changes in society. It should not be subject to any form of ideological, political, religious, or commercial pressure. Our main focus is our society. Library programs and services are designed according to the information needs of our community. Libraries have reach of solid customer and they can improve the customer experience by understanding what it means to truly deliver understanding value. Napakarami nating potential customers. Iba-iba ang needs, interests, and wants nila. We can improve their library experiences by making them part in the program design and decision-making in the library. Customers are a good source of knowledge about their wants and needs, and that library should engage with them if they genuinely seek to improve services. Walang ibang makakapagsabi ng information needs nila kundi sila lang. Legit and authentic information ang makukuha natin sa kanila. So, paano natin malalaman yung kailangan nating malaman sa customer? Unang-una, by using the Customer-Centric Innovation Map. Ang unang step nito, we have to define the objectives, approach, and resources. It should be clear and simple objectives. The methodologies is clear also. And alam din natin yung mga available resources. Locate items, tangible and intangibles. Ano-ano ba ang meron ang library na pwedeng magamit inventory our resources. Prepare setting up or organizing, ready for implementation na dapat. We have to confirm, verification of actions. Verify if kung yung action ba natin ay in accordance sa pag-achieve ng objective. Execute most important and most visible. Exercise the skills in prioritization. Ano ba ang dapat maunang i-execute? Leveling kung ano ang kailangan i-address na concern. And then, monitor, check the output and result. Check if ang result ba ay na-attain ang objectives. Yung strategies ba ay in accordance sa na-set na objectives. If found needed, kailangan na natin i-modify kung kinakailangan. Updates, adjustments, maintenance. I-update natin kung kinakailangan. Adjust based the achievements and targets. And then, finally, conclude. And sa pag-conclude, hindi dito nagtatapos. Kasi we have to go back to the first step. There are key areas of customer-centric innovation library service programming. Una, putting customers at the end through training, signages, and facility design. A place where customers will want to stay open, bright, colorful, and comfortable. Bungad pa lang, may welcome na. Pagpasok, very enticing, lalo na sa mga bata. Very welcoming ang environment. Sa mga bata, importante ang enticing ang library setup. Encouraging and motivating kasi sa kanila yan. Another key areas of customer-centric innovation library service programming is making learning visible through displays of artwork and electric equipment. Accessible ang mga materials, even mga furnitures para comfortable ang mga customers sa library. However, when pandemic came in, nagkaroon ng limitations. Kung dati open shelf system ang practice, there are libraries na hindi na nag-aalaw na makapag-explore sa loob ng shelves ang mga customers para maiwasan ang physical contacts. Just like the National Library of the Philippines, we implement a closed shelf system. Kung ano ang ni-reserve sa OPAC, yun na ang isi-serve sa customer. In PNU, we have the e-library services na kung saan ang mga e-resources ay accessible remotely. Same strategy rin ang ginawa ng NLP. We provide remote access of online databases through the NLP e-resources portal that is available sa NLP website. NLP also provide online library assistance na kung saan parang kaharap pa rin ng customer ang reference chat agents na sa pag-address sa mga concerns nila, kahit ito pa ay sent via chat. NLP makes sure na kahit virtually sent ang concerns, ay parang kaharap pa rin nila ang mga librarians kasi real-time ang service deliveries. Another key areas of customer-centric innovation library service programming is the learning community by developing partnerships with stakeholders, re-engineering workspaces, and assessing user needs. Before pa mag-pandemic, ang mga libraries ay adaptive na sa mga changes. The libraries are open to opportunities by providing information literacy, pagkandak nila ng discussions, nagiging venue na rin sa mga meetings at kung ano-ano pang mga activities para sa society. Last is responding to the institution's mission with sponsoring benefactors. Ang mga hindi possible ay nagiging posible with the community partnering in promoting and performing our missions. Hindi lang ang library ang nararamdaman ng mga customers, but also ang mga nararamdaman pa rin tayo ng mga potential funders and supporters ng mga library programs and services. Bago pa man mag-pandemic, libraries open opportunities by making partners to the public and private institutions and agencies. Lalo na nung nag-pandemic, libraries were able to survive through partnership. Na-sustain ng libraries ang existence nila by transforming their services into virtual approach and maintain a customer-centric programs and services. Ano nga ba ang partnership? This is intended for joint solving of problems, resource exchange cooperation, coordination, and coalition building. Ito ay maaaring temporary, pwede ring short-term, pwede ring permanent, or pwede ring long-term. Basta ang relationship ay bounded by a loose agreement para naman magkaroon ng concrete joint venture. This is also a relationship between people or organizations that results in some type of success and benefits for all parties involved. There are different types of partnership. Una, networks. This is a less formal or informal relationship among partners. Mga magkaka-classmates sa isang block, start na yun ng small networks. Mga magkakasama sa project, small networks na din yun. Next is the coordination. This is a relationship or relations among members na more closely linked. Definition of a specific task among organizations which require resources for representation, management, fulfillment of specific tasks beyond information sharing. Linking. Linking ang keyword. Referring kapag walang mai-provide ang library sa information concerns ng customer, this is the opportunity to link our customer doon sa kakilala natin mula sa ibang library na available yung library materials na nilulook forward ng customer. Another type is collaboration. Collaboration is different from cooperation or coordination. Magkaiba yun. And ang collaboration is about shared vision and something new is created as a result of your joint effort. Mas formal ito kasi most of the time bounded by memorandum of agreement at may deliverables. Nakikipag-collab tayo lalo na if ang collab natin ay may resources na wala tayo and vice versa. Nagkakaroon ng strong with functional more broad-ranging areas para makapag-define tayo ng joint activities. Yun ang collaboration. Is collaboration a problem-solving technique? Yes, it can lead to breakthrough solutions. Is collaboration a tool for innovation? Yes, it can lead to creative ideas that lead to pivotal changes. Is collaboration an attribute of organizational culture? Yes, it can describe organizations where people effectively work across boundaries to produce spectacular results. Collaboration is all of this: technique, tool, and attribute. You just understand kung paano gagamitin yung collaboration sa pag-solve ng problema, sa pag-provide ng innovative and creative services, at kung paano ito ma-embed sa organizational culture. Why is collaboration important? Marami sa mga libraries nowadays na nakikipag-collab sa customers and potential supporters to explore opportunities and actively engage in the community outside library walls, with good reasons. Una, collaboration can enhance the library's ability to serve your community and make library services more visible and valued. Ang purpose for collaboration ay dapat at the heart of your library's mission. By working across traditional boundaries, the library can deliver better service, value, and outcomes of your library's customers, stakeholders, and communities. Working collaboratively opens up possibilities and enables libraries to share and conserve resources, reach new audience, and expand services and programs. Collaboration, inaalaw ng collaboration ang mga library na makapag-provide sa customers ng higit sa kakayahan nito i-provide. Collaborative behavior is the only way to connect to the many library customers using new social techniques. Sa pag-establish ng relationship with varied people mula sa iba't ibang community groups, including local agencies, religious organizations, local schools, and parents groups, ang library ay nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon makilala nila ang members ng community at mga pangangailangan ng mga ito habang pinalalawak nito ang library's sphere of influence. As you navigate through the rest of your life, be open to collaborate. Other people and other people's ideas are often better than your own. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you. Spend a lot of time with them and it will change your life. According yan kay Amy Poehler. Ibig sabihin, idea ng isang tao, isang grupo, plus idea ng kabilang grupo, ang makakreate natin ay best idea. So there are different principles of partnership. Partnership will work successfully with others, pero hindi yung kung ano ang gagawin, kundi kung paano ito gagawin. The mindset you take to approach the partnership can make a world of difference. Kapag kailangan natin makipag-partner, we have to keep these values. Una, efficiency. Essential element sa collaboration or sa partnership ang meetings, pero hindi kailangan na matagal o mahaba ang meetings, either in person or video call. Kung ano ang preferred methods, both will be effective. Depende na lang on how you will manage the meeting or how are we going to manage the meeting. Importante na ready na ang agenda at malinaw ang goals ng bawat meetings. We need to be time sensitive. Isipin natin na lahat tayo ay may mga pinagkakaabalahan. Kaya every time you call for a meeting, dapat meron ng set agenda and clear goals outlined sa bawat participants. Lastly, importante rin na meron action items na nakaset sa bawat member. If ang project naman requires more teamwork sa participants ng meetings, why not create a project-focused team chat for everyone para mas madali i-communicate lalo na yung mga concerns na kailangan ng immediate action and decision-making. Even follow-ups sa mga deliverables pwede rin sa chat na lang. Next is clarity. Bihira na sa simula pa lang ay nasa same page na ang bawat members of a team. Natural lang na merong kanya-kanyang priorities or interest. Kaya importante na ma-identify ng bawat isa ang priorities and agendas and find a common denominator. In such a way, makakatulong ito para makapag-proceed ang project. Pangatlo ay ang empathy. Bawat member ng team ay importante, may important role to play. Nevertheless, collaboration can break down kapag merong nakaramdam na mas mabigat ang task kesa sa iba, or pwede rin may makaramdam na merong humahatak pababa sa kanila. Just keep in mind na small or big contributions ay contributions pa rin para sa success ng project. Next is positivity. Kahit na may part na nagkaroon ng poor result ang project, hindi ibig sabihin na we stay with that. After dealing with it, try to shake off any past hang-ups. You might have and approach every group work situation like a new start with an open and positive mindset. Hindi ibig sabihin na nangyari na dati ay mangyayari pa rin. Share positivity para magkaroon ng positive environment. Next is accountability. Sa mga well-planned projects, well-stated din ang functional roles and expected deliverables ng bawat member. Ang kailangan lang ay malinaw sa bawat member yung consequences ng bawat actions, lalo na yung great impact kapag hindi nag-deliver ng expected outputs according sa set schedules. In such a way, ma-address agad yung mga challenges at ma-fill in ang mga possible gaps na mag-occur. Next is solidarity. It is important na magkaroon ng strong commitment sa pag-achieve ng core goal para ma-establish yung solidity ng bawat member sa grupo. Last but not the least, and the most important, yung pagiging transparent sa kapartner natin, going towards sa common goal. This is the most important ingredient in any relationship. Trust. Kapag meron nito, confident na ang kapartner natin sa atin na makapag-provide ng kailangan natin sa kanila. Confident din sila na makaka-benefit din sila sa resources na kaya natin i-provide sa kanila. So there are different benefits of partnering. Una, being visible not just to those who are library customers but also to those who can provide funding. We can benefit in partnering. Maging existing tayo, hindi lang sa customer natin, kundi sa potential funders. Enable more effective exchange sharing or referral of customers. Yung sa consortium, ma-maximize and utilization by sharing what we have. Sa collaboration, maiiwasan natin ang duplication and overlapping at magagamit pa natin ang iba pang resources sa ibang projects. If ever, magkakaroon ng outbreaks, makakapag-create din ng breakthrough solutions with our partners. And last, enhance community participation, increase involvement in decision-making, opportunities to improve the library programs and services by understanding our community, making the library services more citizen-centric, partnering environment. Pang-anim, opportunity to explore possible partnership with the other institution by engagements. Increase capacity and strengthen organization, which means mula sa limitadong kakayahan with partnership na strengthen natin at napapalawak ang mandato ng ating organization. Ensure greater accountability, responsiveness, and transparency para maiwasan ang poor implementation and failures ng project, and facilitate the sustainability, survival of our organizations or initiatives. Lalo na nung naging limitado ang implementation ng library programs and services, libraries were able to survive and sustain and continue to provide customer-centric library programs and services through partnering to the right agencies, institutions, and other members of the community. Partnership as a critical elements in libraries can be used to bring resources to community, can increase impact, can develop and promote local content. Partnership plays a vital role in the delivery of library resources to the customers using technology and social media platforms, transforming to webinars, virtual storytelling, making available the online resources, among others. With those strategies, libraries were able to expand its coverage and reach the wider audience. Regardless na naging limitado ang mga libraries mula na nagkaroon ng pandemic, na-consider na non-essential ang libraries, kaya taon ang tinagal na sarado ang mga libraries sa mga customers. Ang daming restrictions kasi pinagbawal ang human interventions para iwas sa physical contacts. However, nagpatuloy ang mga libraries na makapag-provide ng customer-centric library programs and services in collaboration with the right partners. Internal man or external organization, we continue to move forward and make sure that our services are designed sa kung anong information needs ng customer natin. Katulad ng National Library of the Philippines at ng PNU Library, nakapag-design ng appropriate platforms para malaman at magamit ang mga e-resources na maaaring ma-access kahit hindi makapunta ng library ang customers. Naiba man ang behavior sa paghahanap ng information na dinedemand ng new normal, libraries were able to cope up and continue to leave a great impact to these information seekers through partnering the community. Pero paano ba natin makikilala ang mga potential partners? Una, we have to determine the target audience. Know the members of the community. Alamin at kilalanin natin ang mga members ng community. Anong group ang library users at ano naman ang non-library users. We have to create a user persona profile, identify the needs, skills, and interests ng target audience para malaman natin ang goal ng target group natin. Next is create a potential partner checklist. List down the potential organization na maaari nating makonsider na potential partners. And then, list down the potential roles of this organization na pwedeng magamit sa pagdi-deliver ng library service. Identify the positive attributes and or negative attributes kung meron. And then, decide whether these identified partners would be beneficial in the implementation of the library service. Makakatulong ba sila o makakasagabal? Sa pag-decide na maaari niyong i-consider mga questions na ito. Who else works on the same issues or related issues? Sino-sino ang mga nasa list ang merong parehas ng pinagdadaanan o related lang na pinagdadaanan. Next, what can your library offer to each identified partner? Ano maibibigay natin sa bawat na-identify natin na partner? What benefit can the partner bring to the library? Ano naman ang mai-offer ng partner sa library? Meaning, we have to conduct inventory of what we have and what we need from them. Again, nakakatulong ba sila o makakasagabal by identifying the risks of working with them? And next is approach your potential partner. Maraming paraan na pwede tayong gawin. Isa dito yung mag-send ng one-pager concept paper, kaso baka hindi nila basahin. Alam naman natin na busy sila, at syempre, kapag lumapit sa kanila, means mag-shell out sila. It can result of rejection. At kunwari, hindi napansin. To make sure na makuha natin ang attention ng target partner natin, ang elevator pitch ang isa sa effective way. Ano ba itong elevator pitch? Instead na one-pager concept paper, bakit hindi na lang natin i-deliver ito kahit sa isang saglit lang, less than a minute? Parang sumakay lang tayo sa elevator na kahit gaano kataas pa ang pupuntahan natin na floor, na target natin ay makakarating tayo doon in less than a minute. Elevator speeches are supposed to grab stakeholders' attention in less than a minute. Paano ito gawin? At paano ito i-develop? Una, you have to hook your target partner. Unang word pa lang or phrase ay catchy na. Na-hook mo na yung kausap mo. Hindi wordy. Less words lang, about 150 to 225 words lang, basta hindi hihigit sa 60 seconds or 1 minute mo itong i-deliver. Maramdaman ang bawat salita. Nandun yung passion and dedication sa proposed project at sa intended recipients ito. Nandun ang eagerness at need to implement. And last is make a request for a meeting para ma-discuss further ang project proposal at reason ng partnership. Next is accept response graciously. Expect na hindi lahat ng malalapitan ay mag-say yes. Possibilities, ang response ay no. But no worries, okay lang yon. Accept lang natin yon. Kasi possible na sa ibang project, mag-say yes na rin sila. Communicate with partner via email or call. Huwag chat kasi hindi formal yon. Make it more formal para yung tiwalan mag-start na ma-establish kasi nandun yung respect. Then recognize your partner. Include them in the promotional materials, acknowledge them, avoid natin kunin ang credits alone. Recognize natin yung existence ng partner natin. Kasi potential partner pa rin sila sa iba pang projects. And then, evaluate and share results. Bigyan natin sila ng outputs, proof of success, para mas maramdaman nila na worth it yung partnership nila sa atin. To conclude, implementing a customer-centric innovations in the library makes the library get close to its customers. Partnering with the community provides the complete customer experience and ensure customer success and satisfaction with the strategies and tactics based on a deep understanding of its customers. Importante talaga na maintindihan natin ang customer natin kasi sila rin yung potential partner natin. And partnership is what makes these new and innovative initiatives and services possible in the customer-centric libraries. Nang dahil sa mga nagtitiwala sa mission ng libraries in providing customer-centric programs and services, patuloy na maraming gustong sumuporta sa atin. Kaya naman, ingatan natin ang pagtitiwalang yon at patuloy natin ibigay ang mga impormasyon na makakatulong sa pagpapayaman at pagpapalawig ng kaalaman ng ating mga customers. Patuloy natin kilalanin ang ating mga customers sa ating community upang makapag-design tayo ng innovative initiatives and services na akma sa ating mga pangangailangang impormasyon, sa pag-aaral man o sa trabaho at kahit saang aspeto. Ang libraries, katuwang ang mga internal and external partners nito, will continue to provide a customer-centric library services partnering with the community it serves. Ito po ang ilan sa mga references na ginamit ko. Marami pong salamat sa mga tumangkilik sa akin. I-comment ang inyong mga katanungan at mga kuro-kuro tungkol sa ating episode ngayong araw. Huwag kalimutang i-like at share ang episode natin. Sa muli, ako po si Xenia B. Romero at sumasa inyo ang PNU Talk.